Meltzer says there's tremendous skepticism among many of the top wrestlers in WCW to this deal because of the huge amount of money Hogan will be making. The guarantee he'll be on top, and almost surely with the main title, yet only working limited dates, that everything will be focused on Hogan, and he won't be at the house shows, especially since this is a short-term deal. The odds are great against it ever being a long-term deal because of Hogan's non-wrestling commitments. There is widespread belief within the industry that Hogan and Flair's attempt to relive what they never got to do the right way is simply too late in the game for both of them to do the business, the money that's expected. It sounds like from what Meltzer's writing here, there's a little bit of resentment already surfacing from the wrestlers because Hulk is being automatically inserted here into that top slot, working limited dates, wants to be paid the highest amount of money. Buddy, you've been in the business for 40 years. What concerns would you have that there were already rumbling? Was there rumblings? Do you remember anything on happiness?
Well, and that's a natural way for those guys to feel.
Sure.
I mean, just the way you just laid it out, he's going to work less dates for more money. He's going to have a relaxed schedule. He's going to be allowed to do anything outside that he wants, movies. So I'm sure, Ted Turner is a brilliant man. I'm sure, he didn't build the empire that he built by being stupid. He in the back of his mind, he's thinking, okay, will Hogan do another Rocky III, which propelled Hogan to, superstardom. I mean, good God almighty. Who hasn't seen that movie?
Right. Thunderlips. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So, but human nature is if you're a top guy for WCW and you've been in the trenches and, you've seen bad houses and you've seen houses start to come up a little bit, and you'll be the one that's responsible as the angles start to get better and, the company starts to get stronger. And then, it was common knowledge. I don't know if any numbers were out there. I don't recall any numbers, but it's, let's face it, he's going to get the lion's share of the profits.
And it's got to be a hit on the morale. Yes, big business. Yes, name brand value for WCW, but there's got to be a little bit of concern as a leader of an organization when you think about what does this mean for the morale of the rest of the company. At least I would think so. But
here's the one thing that you can think about, and it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. When you find out a guy's going to come in and have the opportunity to make, I'm sure he was like pay-per-views was a percentage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was no fixed income.
That's right.
The beauty of WCW, which I took a lot of pride in the fact that we had guaranteed money. And if you didn't draw a lot of money, you still got your pay. But now you're going to be wrestling Hulk Hogan. And if you would have been working for Vince, you would have, if you got a sold out Madison Square Garden and you were wrestling Hulk Hogan, you would have got a huge payoff. Now you're going to get what you always get, your weekly salary. And guys, they don't think about, well, I got paid on a week that wasn't very good, wasn't very profitable, and I still got my money, whatever that was. That's the way that I thought about it, but
absolutely.
But the guys that, if there was a big house and it was sold out, if you came from the era of working for Vince and every other company out there, Turner was the first guy to give guaranteed money, and it's just the way, how do you approach it? How do you look at it? It was a point of contention with a lot of guys and a lot of conversations, I'm sure, went down because of it.